What's up, YouTube? This is Artisan MC, and this is just going to be a quick one. And you got to thank Malika Mebane for this one. He suggested this movie, Uncut Gems, on Netflix, so I checked it out tonight since I had time. And I have to say, I enjoyed this movie. I have to say, the movie is starring Adam Sandler and a bunch of other notable actors that you may have seen: Lakeith Stanfield, The Weeknd, Trinidad Jones, Judd Hirsch. There's a lot of really good actors in this movie. The movie is about Howard Ratner. And Howard Ratner is a jeweler and a compulsive fucking gambler. I mean, the guy cannot pass up an opportunity to gamble on some stuff. And you meet him in the midst of trying to pay back all this money to his bookie, or the guy he borrowed a crap load of money from, which is the character Arno. And I'm forgetting the actor's name, but I believe he was a stand-up comedian back in the day. Right. So you get to see into this guy's life and see how he's moving in and out of all these different worlds and dealing with all these people in New York, and the people he owes money to and the people he's trying to get money from, and gambling and all of this stuff and the stuff going on in his life. And I will say it is a really frantic pace. I think Malika didn't he undersold how quick this story moves. Now the directors are the Sardis, I think their name is. I'm not familiar with them, so this is their first movie that I'm seeing. But I like the way it was shot. I liked the way it was shot. I liked the dialogue in it, and I liked how busy it was. I mean, it had that almost Tarantino craziness in the delivery of dialogue. That people talk all over each other. There's yelling. There's parts of conversations that you're hearing, but other parts superseding. That it gets really interesting. Like, it leads to the confused and hectic setting of like, what the hell is going on, and can these people calm the fuck down? I mean, it's a really interesting way to shoot a movie, let alone watch it as a viewer. So you follow this guy throughout his life, and he comes across this stone that he's been trying to get, and it's like a rare Ethiopian black opal, right? And the stone itself looks kind of beautiful, but this is where you get the introduction of Kevin Garnett's character playing Kevin Garnett, the basketball player, and he is just transfixed by the opal. He shows up into the jewelry store, gets to see the opal, and is just fixated on the opal from that point. And from there, because it is worth so much money, and Kevin Garnett really wants it, Adam Sandler's character Howard lets him take this gem with him to the game. He takes it to the game and he wins, right? So this whole chaotic scene is playing out over a couple of days or a week, where he's trying to get this money and pay some people back, but also gain money off of the stone if he can get the stone back from Kevin Garnett to make these sales and make this auction. It is a hectic pace, and I will tell you, just from watching the movie, my heart rate is up. I mean, it's freaking stressful. It's stressful on me watching it. At one point, I thought I was going to have a fucking heart attack looking at what this guy is dealing with this whole freaking time. Now, I will say, just to try to keep this short, that it's not a full review. It's just a reaction because I'm getting my thoughts out. But I really do have to tip my hat to Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler showed me something completely different in this freaking role. I mean, completely different than anything I've seen from Adam Sandler. I know he can play dark, because he was a stand-up comedian. But what I see in this is like something else. I didn't even see him as Adam Sandler anymore. I finally saw him as this character, not the guy trying to be funny or going for a laugh. This is a guy dealing with some shit and trying to keep his head and keep thinking through all of these freaking problems that he's having, because I don't know if he's a magnet for it, but the only thing I can think of close to it is only thing I can think of right now is Mark Wahlberg in the movie The Gambler, and that kind of anxiety that I had watching him bet large sums of money and lose it, and then not being able to stop himself from doing it. He just kept betting bigger. Even when he won, he bet bigger. It's like, oh my freaking goodness, I was going to lose my shit. I was really going to lose my shit watching this, because I was wrapped up into the show and tense in the situation, just like he's tense in the situation. And that's the mark of a good movie. If you take the audience out of their own body and they're into the experience with the character, that's a great movie. So I really enjoyed this Uncut Gems. And this is just a quick reaction, not a full review, because I got some other stuff I'm working on right now, and I want to watch another movie before I, get off to sleep. But thank you to Malika for this. I'll probably do the full review when I get back up with him on Shop Talk Live, and then we'll compare notes on what we saw. But good movie. Check it out on Netflix. Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. It's like a straight up recommend. Like, you should watch it. Just don't drink any coffee and try to stay calm because it will stress you the hell out. So that's it. Like, share, subscribe, leave a freaking comment. Come on, comment on this stuff. I'm talking to somebody out there I know. So catch you guys next time. Peace.